guys, my name's Laura. I'll be taking over CSU's Meet the Crew series today and showing you a day in the life of me as a student. So I'm currently a second year CSU student. I'm studying a double degree of a Bachelor of Business Studies and a Bachelor of Communications in Public Relations. My degree is a 4-year degree, so I'm only halfway, but I do have some credit because I took a gap year. So after school, no idea what I wanted to do with myself, where I wanted to go, where I wanted to be. So I took a job with the local council here for 12 months and I did that, and in that I did some TAFE training because it was a traineeship, and that has now helped me with my university degrees. So it got me into the course, it got me some credits. There's a few subjects I don't have to do because I've already completed the work. I have the understanding already, so that's helpful for the HECS debt as well. It's a pretty beautiful day here in Bathurst, but it is kind of clouding over now. But hopefully we get to go out, and I've got a few classes on, so I'll take you around the campus. We're coming up to the end of semester. Exams are in like 2 weeks, so there's a lot of stress for some students. Thank God I don't have any exams this semester, so I just have a few assessments left. We'll do some study for them, go to my last few classes, and just a few other things that I've got to do today, and I'll take you guys with me. Hey guys, so I'm now on campus. This is an example of one of the lecture rooms in the building that I have majority of my classes in. So this is building 1411. It's next to the library, which is really good and really central, so I can duck in and do some study between classes. So I've had my classes for this morning, and I'm gonna head over to the library. I was gonna show you guys, but it's full of little kids at the moment. They're having a bit of a fun day today, and that's something that happens every now and then on campus. We have different groups of kids come in, whether they're primary or secondary, and they're just being shown around the campus and they do some fun stuff. But I have more classes this afternoon, and then we'll go and check out town. So this is a computer lab. These are used if you want to just do some personal study. I've been in here before just doing some researching and that sort of stuff. Of course you can use your own laptop as well, but sometimes it's good to have a bigger screen. And I've had a few tutorials in these sort of rooms. Same building, just different setup. And here's me matching the wall. So I just finished classes for the day. My schedule this semester hasn't been very big at all. Studying a double degree, I really thought that I would be here so often, like I'd just be tied down to classes all the time, but I haven't at all. Like probably the max I've ever had to be here is 3 days a week in any semester. Which has been really great for me because it's given me a heap of opportunities that I can work and go and do other things and have a life outside of uni as well. Yeah, so I have a 3-day permanent part-time job in the industry that I'm studying, which has been really great because I can go to uni, study, and then go to work the next day and implement what I've learned. I've had distance, online, and in-person classes, and all 3 methods are really great. In class is obviously really nice to sit there and be able to have those face-to-face discussions and with your peers as well. Distance and online are there's just so much flexibility with them. So there's lectures that are recorded that you can then go and watch whenever you can if you can't get to online meetings that they host, and you can sit there and talk to your lecturers and peers in like real-time kind of chats. But either way, look, I haven't found a difference in the studying or if I found them harder. It's just been the flexibility that I've really appreciated, that it's been, it's just given me a heap more opportunities, and I'm not tied down to a schedule and a classroom every day of the week, which I really appreciate. Hey guys, so I just got home, done for another day of classes, which is super exciting. I just wanted to touch base and talk a little bit more in detail about the credit that I spoke about this morning. So because I did a year of full-time work and had a sort of training within that, I was eligible to apply for credit for CSU to go towards my degree. And how I did that was I went and spoke to my course director, and he was really helpful. He talked me through it. He looked at all of the things that I had previously completed and what would apply to my studies. And then from that, I wrote an application and I sent it to CSU Credit. And then they email you and they tell you like basically where your submission is up to, if it's pending, if it's been approved, and how much credit you can get and where you can use that on your graduation plan. And then so once I did actually receive the credit, I went back to my course director and we sat down and we went through my whole course plan. Because I'm doing the double, I have subjects from two disciplines. I have the business side and the public relations communications side, and sometimes they clash, very rarely, but sometimes they do. And this is one of the things I love about CSU is that they've been really accommodating, and they offer these double degrees because they're popular and people want to learn those two different disciplines together, because they go really well, and in the industry that's the two sort of skill sets that you need. So we sat down and we went through and we replanned my whole subject schedule so that it would suit my needs of like fitting in with my other personal life and my work commitments, and that it would still bring me up to speed on like having 4 subjects a semester and finishing on time. I'll actually be finishing early, which is even more exciting, so I won't be using the whole 4 years to do my degree because of the credit. So if there's anyone that's done previous work and now they're coming to uni, or they did TAFE courses in school, you really should look into it, because first of all, it saves you a lot of money in paying for the subject, but secondly, it actually helps you complete the course earlier, and you don't have to resit things that you already know. So the classes are more interesting as well. I'm not sitting in classes being like, oh, I already know this, or I've already done this is a waste of my time. It's new things that I'm learning and new skills that I'm developing that will really help in my career. So I live off campus, which is usually referred to living downtown, or we're normally called townies, which is just a fun name for us. There's a bit of a misconception at CSU that if you live downtown, you really miss out on the social life of uni and CSU, but I'm here to prove you wrong. That's not the case at all. We still attend all of the events up at CSU, and we know all about them. Like, it's not like we don't know and they're only for residential students. And there's a lot of things happening downtown as well. So I've decided to take you downtown and show you just some of my favorite things, like a few shops. There's a heap of museums and things to look at. And I thought that for students that are moving to Bathurst for uni, probably would like to know about the town as well, and being somewhere that I've grown up in, I have quite a soft spot for this town. I thought that would be a great way to spend the day with you guys. Hey guys, so this is my cat Wilson. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really enjoyed it and I hope that you have as well. I hope that you've learned something, and you've got a bit more insight into what studying at CSU would be like. So if you have any other questions, then I will be on CSU's Facebook at 7 p.m. live to answer anything and everything. Yeah, so whether it be about choosing a double degree, the credit process, deferring, the pros and cons of having a gap year, living off campus, just Bathurst in general, where's good to get coffee, anything like that, I'd be more than happy to have a chat and give you any information that I have. But yeah, thank you so much. I can't stress enough how great CSU is to study, and especially that regional lifestyle, and having that plus studying it's pretty great. Yeah, so I'll see you at 7 on CSU Facebook.